Hey, welcome back to American Truck Simulator. I'm David Steele, here's my truck, and here's my face. What have we got today? Well, today we have a run in the Mack Superliner. It's one of my favorite Mack trucks. Well, no, I like the Mack and I like the Mack Superliner, and this is a day cab with a non-Mack drivetrain. So if you love Macks and you don't like the thought of a Caterpillar or a Caterpillar in the hood of this, you might want to skip to the next video because this may trigger you. But under the hood of this little wee beastie, we have a Caterpillar 3406B. It's a 400 horsepower motor because it's a Mack and I want all the power. We also have an Eaton Fuller, I think it's a 13 speed. You know what, I'll just check my notes because they're down here. Let's have a look. Yes, it's a 13 speed. And I'm driving it in automated. It's a manual transmission, but I'm not changing gear myself. It's Christmas, or it's post-Christmas, it's kind of stressful, all that kind of jazz. And it's blue. Let's go ahead and start it up. There we go. Let's get some lights on. We are using Grime's Frosty's winter mod, and the weather today is not looking great. We have a 400-ish mile trip. We're just south of Oklahoma. We left Texarkana yesterday evening, did a night stop, found a room in a hotel because it's a day cab. Let's go ahead and jump in the cabin. I'll get the lights on all the way. So Santa Claus delivered this year. Not only do we have some more hardware for streaming and making videos, so you all can see my ugly face. Also got a Stream Deck down here, which has given me a few more controls. You can't see that right now, that's okay. But I'm just going to check a couple of things. Yep, everything looks good. It says we're 7 hours away, that's good to know. Right, well, I'm just going to go ahead and back on out of here. I don't know whether today's driving will be considered realistic or not, but I'm going to try and avoid using the external view as much as I can, although when it comes to reversing at the depot, yeah, watch this space. We're taking some aircraft wings today. There is a Steam achievement that I would like to try and get this year. I'm 2 out of 6 trips, and I think I am, well, not doing too badly actually. I kind of want to maneuver it so I don't go up the curb. Okay, we seem to be doing okay. Oh, it's a train. Huh. Oh, I don't know whether this is going so well so far. Alright, I'm going to cheat. Let's use the external view. Yeah, I was about to hit the curb. I'll go ahead and just pull it forward and round. No, I won't. That's a disaster waiting to happen. Not a good start, really. So mods-wise, well as Grime's Frosty, we've got the Steel Productions engine pack, a shameless plug. Real Eaton Fuller transmissions. Big fan of that. What am I doing here? Okay. Nuts to this. I'm going to just pull around the front. There's only so many times I can make a mess of maneuvering a trailer before I just lose patience. Okay, I'm going to get around this way. So sound today, it is, I believe it's the Mack Anthem sound that we can hear. So that's okay. It's not the Harvan E6 class engine sound that we're hearing. It's I think it's the Mack. It might be the International. Pretty sure it's the Mack. Can I get out this way? Well, I might need to get some more. Fuel is fine. Yeah, fuel's okay. And this thing has an enormous tank. I guess we're just going to have to go through the fuel island. And hope that we're not going the wrong way, and if we are, hope that no one tries to run into me. Time-wise, what have we got? 6.5 hours travel, 10.5 hours to get there, so that's good. I believe this is an urgent delivery, but I guess it's not that urgent. So I don't need to worry too much about rushing around. We're also using safety driving. Safely driving his sound pack plus his winter pack as well. So we're going to get all the wintry sounds, the wintry wind and all that jazz. So that's all fun. It does sound like a Mack anthem to me. Right, just check my temperatures. My oil's still cold, my coolant's still cold, so I don't really want to be racing around with everything still cold. That's not good for the engine. And I suppose if I were a real trucker or simulating this intently, I would have let the thing idle for 20 minutes. Are you stopping? Why are you stopping? Oh, you're a cop car. Okay. Alright, well. There's something coming, but I'm going to be hopefully well clear. Can be a challenge to even see where you're going and what you're doing in some of the locations. Oh, wait a second. I only want to go left here, not right, because I need to go north. I'm just south of Oklahoma in Texas. Oh, that might have been a little rash. Okay, where the three? About to say where the 3 lanes. That's because the right lane merges into the lane number 1 merges into lane number 2 and becomes lane number 1. Oh, way station. I bet we have to stop. Today's car goes very light. Doesn't even weigh 6,000 pounds. So I'm expecting to be pulled over just because I haven't for a while. We'll see. I really want to, get on with it, but there's no point in booting it up to 70 right now because we might just need to stop. Let's see. Oh, okay. Well, that works. I guess Oklahoma have heard about me and therefore trust me. Whoa. Stick to your lane. What is the time? Do I have a clock in here? No. Well, let's see. 4:16 in the morning. Okay, so 3 hours, 4 hours, it'll be daylight. Let's get out of this guy's way. Okay. Use a little bit of cruise control, get up to 60, and immediately have to slow down. What's my oil at? My oil temperature is good enough to use an engine brake, okay. You probably wouldn't want to use the engine brake in the snow. You may lock the driven axles. In this case, it's a 6x4. So all of the wheels behind my steer, all of the wheels on my tractor engine behind my steer axle are powered. So that means that they will all deliver power on the way to accelerate and braking to decelerate. This is a bit sketchy. Hooning around here. Let's check. There's nothing coming. Okay. There is something coming. Is he in the outside lane? No, he's not. Come on, sunshine. Okay, now I'm going. Okay. Already compromises along the way. Okay, I'm going to get the cruise on and we're going to tap it up to 70. We're going to just take advantage of the fact it's not snowing right now. The physics in American Truck Simulator, if it is wet roads, so raining or snowing for Frosty's winter mod, your friction is a lot less. You fall off the road a lot easier. Let's expand my map view.
Keep left.
Well, there's not much to see for a time, and it's dark, and almost certainly very cold. We do have these cold snaps in this part of the world. I do not live a million miles away from where we are on the map. Maybe a couple hours. So, right, well, it's happy enough doing 70, but there's not much weight behind me, and I don't know whether I want to push it much faster. 1600 revs, it's not excessive. Well, I don't really want to let me rephrase. My braking distance on a road like this is longer than normal in American Truck Simulator. ABS is turned off, so I'll possibly jackknife. And I don't really want to run into anything that's going to ruin this trip. It doesn't explicitly say I have to take a perfect trip in terms of damage or wear or being late. But I did one the other day in real life, and I didn't get credit for it. So we're still stuck at 2. Use a bit more engine brake. Get me down to 60, I'm guessing. 55's coming up. So. Oh yay, it's one of these toll booths. Let's use the right-hand lane. Throw back on the power. I think I want to be left here. It's much easier to do when you actually see the road. There's not so much snow on the ground. And let's get back up to cruise. Quick time check. Where are we at? 5 hours to go. 8 hours 45 left. So I've lost a bit of time, but I expect that. And that's the reason why I'm trying to push to cruise at 65. And also if the weather closes in, I'm going to need to slow down. Limit's gone up to 80. Wow. Let's just put it at 78. I guess this vehicle that braked ahead of me then decided, oh, I don't need to brake, I can accelerate again. Thanks for that. Okay, so how was everyone's Christmas? Let me know in the comments below. Did you get anything ATS or ETS2 related? Did you have a truck-free Christmas? Did you truck? Did you travel? Did you get to see these things in real life? What was that? Toll, thank goodness. For me, yep, did some traveling. Didn't play that much of the game. Didn't. I think I went 24 hours cold turkey without playing a video game. No, okay, that's being dramatic. I do that more often than I give myself credit for. But the Stream Deck, I remember looking at them thinking, do I really need one? I probably wouldn't buy it for me. Does it have any utility? And then I get one and discover it's a button box. That's pretty cool. I am kind of comfortable doing 70 in this road. I don't particularly feel the need I have to go quicker. You could possibly tell the truck is drifting around in the lane anyway. Do I really want to try harder? 4 hours 20. I'm not losing much time. Let's keep it here. Oh, I haven't tried the air horns. Okay. I went with the Mack horns, I think. I may have changed that. Let's take a look. No, those are definitely Mack horns. They recognise the whole square shape, and they do read Mack. Oh, people are braking ahead of me. Let's drop some speed. Do not wish to run into anyone. That would really ruin this trip. Okay. It's down to 55. They've cleared out the way, right? Alright, that's fair enough.
Keep left.
Yeah, that is definitely an aircraft wing. So, I remember looking at the button boxes and thinking, oh, that's nifty. But where am I going to put it on my desk? So my setup, and maybe one day I'll do a hardware setup. And what I'll try playing the game on, is a 38-inch ultra-wide. That felt like a luxury. It was on sale, but it felt like a luxury. Next to it is a 24-inch. It's braking. Brake. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Okay. It may have skidded a little bit, but not enough. Next to it is a 24-inch, just a straight. It's actually an old professional grade Dell monitor. Or is it ultra sharp? It's old. It's 11, 12 years old. really nice quality monitor for doing productivity work on, and it's okay for gaming. It's a little small when you get spoiled by a bigger display. We also have a little mini-me display which shows my system temperatures, and that is a touch screen that could be used as a button box, but I like to see... Oh, right now we're cruising at a CPU temperature of 57 Celsius. And my GPU is quite a bit warmer at 73. Let's drop the speed. So 3 displays is probably 2 more than you need. Probably. Yeah, still speeding. There we go. And I get spoiled by technology.
Keep left.
Well, this cop is doing maybe 60. And I see this in real life. You traveling at the speed limit, or maybe in that very typical American 2 or 3 miles over the posted speed limit on a highway or an interstate, and that seems to be the considered norm. Now, I'm assuming that my speedometer in the car is accurate. It's probably not. So maybe it's a genuine speed limit. Who's to say? But is that speed that you won't get pulled over? Or never say never. You're not likely to get pulled over. And then a cop car sort of drifts through doing maybe 5 miles an hour more than you, whereas, yeah, is he trolling you? I don't know. I don't know whether I'd say trolling, but do you want to, if you catch up with him, you and he both know, or she, that you're speeding. Yeah, I think that they're trolling. Good grief, there's semi-speeding as well. He's not going to get pulled over because he's behind the cop.
Keep left. Then exit left.
Oh no, an exit left. Oh yuck.
Exit left.
Kill my speed completely here, because I don't really want to. There we go. Crash. It's a bit of engine, but no, let's not engine brake. Let's service brake it. I think engine braking on a downhill stretch like this is asking for trouble. I mean, far better to lock all the wheels than just the driven wheels. Maybe. Okay. Back on the power, because it's a bit of a climb. I could hit resume, but I really want to have a bit more finer control over my speed. I don't really want to start skidding. Okay, there we go. Right, let's hit resume. I'm gonna use the lanes next to me. There's a car coming up lane 1, and hopefully he's not gonna... Whoa. All over the place. Oh, okay. Should have been looking more forward there, David. Should have read the road. Alright. Where the heck am I? Just... Okay, just west of Tulsa. Right, quick time check. So 162 miles, just under 3 hours left to go, and 6.5 hours. So yeah, I'm doing great. I'm not working the truck particularly hard. I don't feel like doing 75. Let's just keep it at 65 when I get there. It'll be good. There we go. So 1500 revs at 65, and a Caterpillar 3406B is about where I think we want to be. Love that transition, and now it's daylight, and we're coming up to a toll bridge, a toll booth.
Caution. We're exceeding the speed.
Brake. We should use the engine brake under those circumstances. Okay. I most definitely can improve my driving here. So minimum is 60, and I've never got a ticket for driving below the minimum. But okay, this isn't good. So hazard on the right, and I'm going to merge left. Love to have taken out that Prius. I would have let this Range Rover in, but he just didn't take the gap. That's a little unrealistic. Range Rovers, stereotype make life easy, but Range Rovers might be making the gap rather than using a cab. Okay, come on, back up to cruise. So the 3406B has 400 rated horsepower and I believe 1375 foot-pounds of torque. So it's not outrageous. I chose this engine because I really wanted something in the 400 horsepower class, and I wanted something that would be a little easier to drive in these conditions, because I'm a wuss and I'm scared by the snow. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm happy with 60 because I'm not enjoying this whole overtaking maneuver stuff going on right now, and I don't need to. I'm not in a big hurry. Let's mitigate that risk. There's something I wanted to just talk about a little bit. Excuse me. Steel Productions engine pack. There are a lot of engines in this engine pack right now. And where do we go from here? So I've covered a lot of the Caterpillars from the C7 to the C16.
Keep right.
Various generations of Cat engines. I think I've got a 3306 in there as well. That's the older mechanical 10.5 litre. There are most definitely some gaps. I mean, there's the 3176 as a good example. And I have to accept that I will not get every engine. But there are some notable engines that I have not touched. I have not gone in and deliberately used them. A couple of reasons. One, if it's an 8-cylinder, I don't always have good access to 8-cylinder sounds. There may be some in ETS2 that I could use. Now, if you're already typing an angry comment to say, just use XYZ sound, yeah, I could. And maybe I might want to do that. And I'm deliberating, do the mod authors mind, do they not mind? Probably don't mind, just like to get credited. But I don't always like some of the sounds. And here's the reason. You know, I'm a bit of a Z-mod fanboy. I love how his engines sound. And part of me is like, if I can't use the Z-mods, we'll circle back onto this. Do I really want to use someone else's? Well, I have worked alongside or for Z-mods for the last 18 months maybe. Produced some sounds for some of his engine packs. And for me, that's the best of both worlds. I get to design an engine, a torque curve, and gear shift points that I want to drive. And other people seem to think it's okay too. With Z's sounds that I want to listen to. But I'm not doing all of them, and he's not doing all of them, and there's engines that I want to play around with that he doesn't have access to be able to record. I've got to pull in to be weighed. Kill the power. And here's an engine that I would love to cover, and I may yet cover, and that is the Cummins NTC Big Cam. And there's various flavors of Big Cam. There's the Series 1 to Series 4, I believe. Here comes the snow. Okay. I'm gonna just activate that. So I can see how much I weigh. I'm not gonna weigh very much. Maybe 45,000 pounds, maybe. Bring the speed right down. Yeah, it's immediately gone slippery. So, the Big Cam. I've played around with the Big Cam before. I've worked on torque curves and shift points, and it's an interesting engine to work with because it needs lots of revs. It's an older style engine, and there are plenty I've worked on like that. It's also such a significant engine in trucking history. 40,000 pounds. What do you know? This is quite a light combination. Do I want to tackle the Big Cam? It does not sound like the modern engines that SCS trucks typically have. Would it be wrong to have a Big Cam in the Mack Superliner that sounds like a Mack Anthem or even the Mack E6? Yes, it would. So, yeah, really want to play with that engine. One solution would be to work with Z-mods, try and encourage an update to that pack. But it's not my place to tell Z or ask Z what to do. No more than it's anyone else's place. So where do I go from here? And this is why I'm having this conversation right here, right now, because if you have a feeling on the topic, if you have an idea, if you think I should do one or something else, let me know in the comments below. Keep it civil. There's a lot of people out there that are very unhappy with Z for not doing things on their timescale rather than his timescale. We've all got normal lives, so yeah, I don't want to go into it basically because I've got some feelings and I don't fully understand the situation, and that's by design. I just want to do what I want to do and do that. I don't want to get involved with the politics or with the accusations or the he said, she said. Hey, I want to share my torque curves for anyone that wants to use them. Zach, shout out to Zach. He did a great video highlighting how to add other sounds to my engine pack. That's fantastic. I don't know. Oh no. Oh no. Feck. That's the Irish word, and it means oops. And that brings me right back to the private physics mod I've been working on, because combine this with Frosty's Grime's Frosty winter physics mod, then you got something that's horrible to drive in the snow. Nice understeered straight off. Great. I don't know if that damaged my truck or how much it damaged it, and I would love to use the right hand lane, so I'm going to. I've got any warning lights showing, so everything seems to be fine. Let's check. Still showing 0% damage, that can't be right. I'll check in a second. 2%, okay, it's not 0%, it went up. I guess that the Stream Deck doesn't constantly update, and that's a good thing. We don't need it constantly polling for updates. Is my wagon, is my trail damaged? No. Okay, so thankfully the Mack Superliner saved everything else by eating some poles. That sounds wrong.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Oh, I guess we'll stay in this lane. We'll just indicate right. Oh yeah, I left the engine brake on. That was not good. See how the truck bobbed around a little bit? Yeah, it's squirming. Oh wait, no. What are you doing, David? Yeah, this is becoming a bit of a handful. Plus, narrating when I'm driving can be a challenge, and okay, I'm gonna get off the power now. I don't want to go too quickly down this hill. Stopping is becoming a concern for me, and going around corners is becoming a concern. And oh, pretty city. There you go, would you go already? All right. I think that both these lanes eventually merge into the highway. Is this guy going to let me in? No, he's not. Oh, David. Thanks for helping me out there. Whoa, what are you doing, David? Come on, stay on the road. You'd think I would have freaked him out and he would have moved over, but no, he's accelerated around me. Okay. What the heck is this doing here? What? I haven't seen that before. That's a lamppost in the middle of the road. Oh man. Oh no. This isn't good. This is really not good. Come on. Let me in, everyone. Alright, I'm being a menace to society right now. I should not be on the road. I mean, I missed everything. Wasn't involved in any collision, but saw a few behind me. Okay. working it hard up this hill, and it just to see if I can get it to skid. So, don't really want it to, but I might do. Okay, it didn't. Thank goodness. You can get a bit of shift lock from time to time when you upshift or downshift. In the new gear, they seem to have modeled the whole drivetrain, and what that means is that when you change gear, there's rotational inertia.
Get ready to turn right.
There's inertia in the drivetrain, and each component seems to have some kind of modelling on there. I'm going to stop in time. I am full brake effort right now. I did, but I had to use the engine brake. Trick for you if you use Frosty winter mod physics, the engine brake is not affected so much by the slippery conditions. Completely inaccurate, but avoids me running into everything. Bit dramatic there. Okay. Bit of a nightmarish last 10 minutes behind the wheel, and that's because I wasn't paying full attention to my driving, attention to doing this.
Turn right.
Yep, I get it. I get it. I got it. Managed to avoid the curb with the trailer, that's always good. Where are we going exactly? It's Global Sky Services. I'm not that familiar with this depot or delivery point. But it looks like we have to go through a yard.
Turn left.
Is there security here? I don't know. And I need to tell people where I'm going because that would help. Yeah, okay. So you go through security, then you've got to go through the yard. So I'm going to use... Well, let's make sure I go through security first. They might have heard about me. Wind down my windows and turn on my hazards. Like so. Did I turn them on? Thought I did. Let's try that again. There we go. I didn't push the button enough. I could even use my beacons. I mean, something like saying to everyone, watch out, this guy is dangerous in the snow. Yes, go ahead and turn on my beacons. I've so rarely used that button on the Stream Deck because I don't get to use beacons that much because I don't tend to equip them. They kind of ruin the airflow lines, you know? Make me go slower. Okay. Actually, I'm going to turn those off. I don't need the beacons. And where do you want it? Yes, we are here. Okay, where do you need it? Oh, it's in a building, I think. Alright. This doesn't look too difficult because I've got a bit of space. I think. Ooh, orange truck. Is this it on the left? Please be on the left. Is it there? I mean, it should. Okay, it is. Oh my gosh. Really? Well, feck. So I've got the space, but I've got to get it in there. Okay, alright. I'm sure it's fine, but I'm going back on my promise not to use the external view so much. Do this external. It ain't worth it. Okay, so getting quiet because I've got to concentrate here. If I line this up just right, which I am not doing. shall we? Let's go here. So I want to line it up so that the back of the trailer is kind of towards where the spot right needs to be. So that's not quite there. So I need a bit of space in the wall, at the doorway. Okay, that's more like it. Okay, so back it straight in. Straight. Okay. Yeah, this isn't quite working to plan. Well, it might be. I may have the right idea here. So if I get it more or less in the spot and then I straighten up the trailer and pull it forward a little bit, maybe I can make this happen. But how hard is it to go in a straight line backwards with a trailer? I'm blaming the ice. Okay, let's actually angle it a bit more, like so. Start to straighten it up. It's going to become difficult when the camera angle sort of like gets influenced by the building. Plus, we're going to make this whole warehouse smell of diesel fumes. Right. So it's got it more or less straight. I may have done this. Okay, it says I'm in the spot. And if you had to unload this, you don't have to go out in the snow, although it is snowing in the warehouse. That might be a bit of a break in you know what the thing does. Alright, well, let's shut the engine down. Let's go ahead and disconnect my trailer and see how well we did. So I'm going to go across to here, punch some data into my little spreadsheet. It's also not little, it's huge. There's over 5,000 runs in this data sheet right now. Let me see, so 79.8 gallons, and I did 485, so 6 to the gallon, give or take. All things considered, it's a 14.6 litre engine. I was doing up to 70. That's a pretty good run. And speaking of which, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think. I'm playing around with the camera, with everything else. I'm really not comfortable on a camera, but what's the worst that happens? Haters are going to hate. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Have a great day. Hope you had a fantastic Christmas and New Year. Well, it's not quite New Year yet, but depending when you watch this, depending when this is released, this might be my first video of 2024. Recorded in 2023. So is this time travel? I've no idea. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.